Hello, Southborough. Happy April to you. This is Sarah Castle, Director of Southborough Youth and Family Services, and I'm here to give you an update on what's happening in our department in the month of April, and also to give you a preview of things coming up in May. So May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and each year our department celebrates the month by providing increased programming to Southborough. So I don't have enough time in this bulletin to provide details about everything we have planned, but I have provided in the bulletin below a flyer that outlines several of the events that we have coming up. Some of them are ours and others are being sponsored by other town departments or organizations that we want to highlight for you as we feel they're important and worth checking out. So some of them are speaking engagements. We also have a couple of movies planned. We have hikes, a community book read, and as the month goes on, we will be providing you more information about those events in more detail. In particular, I want to highlight an event that we're co-sponsoring with the Southborough Library. It's a community read that's happening on May 19th at 7 p.m. via Zoom. Some people are fast readers, other people are not. And we wanted to give everybody ample time to get their hands on a copy of the book, as well as time to read it before the event in the case that you plan to participate. So I have provided a flyer on that event in particular below. Also, I want to take a minute in this bulletin to talk about finding mental health services. We have been hearing from a number of residents that they are growing increasingly frustrated with finding mental health providers, which can sometimes include their experience with Interface Referral Service. If you're not familiar with Interface, Interface is an outside provider that Southborough contracts with that helps residents find mental health providers using their search criteria. And I've heard people say everything from it's a desert out there, there's absolutely no providers, there's no openings, to Interface has provided me with a match for myself or my loved one, but it's not a good match, or they're too far away. And we just want to validate your feelings around this. We know firsthand that it is somewhat of a desert out there. It's been increasingly hard to find mental health providers, and we totally understand why that's frustrating. I also provided for you in the bulletin below a couple of articles on this very subject. There's a number of factors that are contributing to this issue. And I've also provided a press briefing that came from the White House on what we need to do about it. What are some strategies that we can do to address this mental health crisis and the lack of services? So I strongly encourage you to read both of those if you have the extra time. I also want to just encourage you that as you're entering your search for a mental health provider, to have all of these things in mind and to do so with increased patience and increased perseverance. It's not easy, especially when you're feeling concerned for yourself or your loved one, to find that patience and perseverance. But if you know ahead of time that it may take some extra time, hopefully that won't cause you the additional distress when you encounter that. Here at Youth and Family Services, we are trying to diversify our mental health services so that we can see more people. And we're also trying to increase the number of workshops being provided so that we can equip residents with the skills they need to be able to support one another, as well as what to look for in the case of a psychiatric emergency. So in the bulletin below, I've provided some additional information about both of the workshops that we have currently. Listen with Love, which is about increasing communication skills within relationships. And this may sound very, very simple because we're talking about listening. And I know all of us know how to do that, but do we really know how to listen effectively and communicate effectively? And I promise you that you will learn something in this workshop, and I really encourage you to check it out. The other workshop is the QPR suicide prevention training. And that again is about equipping residents with warning signs, what to look for when someone's in distress, and also what to do about it. So both of those workshops are really valuable, and we hope that you'll consider attending either of them or both of them. They're a nice complement to each other. Lastly, I've outlined in the bulletin below some information about our mental health support services, so that if while you're waiting to find a provider, you can reach out to us to ask for additional help. Even if it's just a one-time conversation, we would love to hear from you, even if it's just to validate that, yes, you're headed in the right direction. Please don't hesitate to give us a call and let us know if you have any questions. I think that's it for now. We're looking forward to seeing you all for Mental Health Awareness Month in May. Take care.